right, Capricorn, let's see what's going on here for you guys. We're going to go into your third, going into the fourth week of February. So, Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides, what's going on here for Capricorn, please? So, I want to say from the 20th to the 27th. So, pretty much that last week of February. Those kind of energies there. Two of Wands and Justice. Some of you flat out, you're getting a divorce and you're moving on. You're at the door. I mean, you're struggling to move forward, but you're doing it anyway. By the way, guys, I had cut my lip over the weekend really, really badly. And it's been hurting a lot. So if you hear me talking funny, that is why. I might be slurring my words a little bit because I'm still recovering from that. But back to you. Justice is showing me, guys, that this could be, some of you could even be marriage. It's whatever you do in a court, whether it's child support, divorce, marriage, etc. Here's what I do know. Because justice is in the upright position, it's going to be fair and balanced for all parties involved. All right, but I see you leaving. It's like this is happening and you're moving on. All right. And you're also kind of doing one of those things where I don't think you're going to be looking back much longer. You're like, fuck it. I don't want to know anything else. I don't want to have any information on them. I don't want to know Zippola. Dead to me. One of those things. I mean, I don't know how long you're going to feel that way, but here you're moving on. We'll get more when we clarify, but you're definitely, disengaging mentally and you're physically getting all your shit together and you're about to bounce. What's coming in here for Capricorn, please? Others of you, justice could be karma correction. Like something came in to reward you while you were going through some sort of suffering. And now you're moving on into your future. Well, that's more like, it's more likely story A for the bulk of you guys, because you guys are definitely leaving something that's no longer emotionally serving you. You basically said to yourself, well, listen here, Capricorn, let's talk to ourselves, shall we? And let's just sit here and say, well, I'm a goddamn empress. I know what I can bring to the table. I am the table. So I am the one who allows people to sit at it. So with that said, who do I want sitting at my table? Who at this table can help me with my future, that will make my future, make me happy in my future, make me produce the things I want in my future, and overall share the same values and morals as me in my future. And above all else, who's going to bring the stability so that table is rock steady. These are the things you're calculating and you're like, well, it's not you, friend. So that's a goodbye to you, Felicia. Ciao, ciao, buckalao. I'm leaving because I'm no longer emotionally satisfied. I'm not getting anything out of this. You can leave my table now. Make no mistake. When this happens, you do feel left out in the cold. You do feel alone. All that motivational stuff I just told you, I'm just telling you so you can pump your asses up and get yourselves going, because timeline-wise, it looks like you're on agenda. You're on priority, and the priority is you. You need to stay focused on what you're doing because you're on the right path. You are on the right track, okay? I know you will feel left out in the cold. I know some of you will feel a financial crunch or pinch, but right behind this is you leveling up somewhere else. This Four of Wands, let's talk about it. You're not leveling up an old thing, okay? Because that's like going backwards. Because the nines are about ourselves and tens is like partners and what we're doing in foundations. It's like you already established it. You already developed it and now you have it. It's the 10, right? That's a marriage. That's a commitment. That's a career. That's a job. To go to 4 means this is new. This comes after the development. This is you working on a new relationship. This is you working on a new career. This is you working on finances. This is you working on something, and now it's time to upgrade it. Okay, right literally after this feeling out in the cold. All right, what's the surprise of the week here for Capricorn? Well, feels like this thing is never going to heal. I'm like, oh. Okay. 8 of Wands in reverse. It looks like you, if you're going back and forth here with a person or a situation, it feels very one-sided. All right. It feels like it's not happening between you and someone else, or there's no go back and forth between you and somebody else. Um, Maybe even like, you're sending out all your resumes and you're not getting a response, or you're calling this person and it's just not going back and forth the way you like it to. We'll see more what it's talking about, but it does have notes of you feeling some sort of pain here because of it. I think this might have been your one last ditch effort, Capricorn, to see if it was worth salvaging or to go back and see what's going on. And it's just like, nope, done here. I'm going to start looking at my other form of abundance and work with what I got and work with that, right? Some of you are like, all right, I don't got lemons. I got a grapefruit. So, I can make a paloma. Why not? Grab the tequila, somebody. What is the advice here for Capricorn? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles, Cups, and the Lovers, and the Ace of Pentacles. Well, hello. Let's talk about this, because this is the first time I'm seeing Lovers in a combination that I love to see it in. And it's a rare, okay? Because Lovers, let's explain this. Lovers, you see that up there? That's Archangel Michael covering you two. It's trying to say to you, look, I put you two together for a season, or was it a reason? Is this your lesson, or did I bring you this person as your blessing? It's your blessing. Ten of Cups. This is the happily ever after card. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Stop what you're doing, Capricorn. We're in your advice position. You don't have to take any of this if you don't want to, but usually I find it to be very helpful. Stop what you're doing. I want you to see that this person, 5 cups are yours, 5 cups are theirs. When I do 5 plus 5, I got 10. So I got 2 people that are a happy fit. They are the right fit. I got you and your colleagues, and you all seem to be dancing under a rainbow. You are the right fit. You are working with somebody, your partner. You might not like them. They might not be your usual type, but you both have skill sets that, interchange beautifully. 10 of Cups. This is your lover. They like you a lot, and I know you like them a lot. You could be a happy couple. So pause, stop, see this for what it is, and get up and go in this direction. If you do, this solid new job comes to you. This solid new relationship comes to you. This solid new something comes to you. It's take it to the bank. It's in your 3D world. Cash it. It's tangible. Now, let's see what the outcome of the week is telling you, Cappies. Yeah, you're still feeling a kind of way, right? 5 of Pentacles, you're feeling left out. You're feeling lonely, sad, maybe a financial loss. But any minute now, you're gonna motivate yourselves, Capricorn, and you're gonna be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna get up and take a risk and leave it all behind, regardless what I have lined up. I just don't care. You don't believe me? I'm gonna tell you that's the feeling you're gonna have. You're like, oh, Capricorns don't do that. No, you don't. But Pisces and Aries will make you. And now Saturn and Aries will also make you. Who's Saturn? Saturn's your sugar daddy. That's your planet. And it's going in Aries. And why is that a big deal? Because Aries is the planet of action. And moreover, what house does Aries rule? They rule the house of self, the first house. They're like, bro, it's me, myself, and I. I know, not that you don't care about the other person or you don't care what they think. You're starting to understand that you're okay to make decisions on your own personal wish fulfillments and desires, and that there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? So it's a big deal. And Neptune going into Aries, it really is about your dreams coming true, things about yourself, etc. This is why you are looking at the Fool at the bottom of the deck, because this is Aries card. This is big Aries energy. And you're going to push back, you're going to challenge, you're going to be like, Cardinal signs, this year is your shit. That's it. You're off and running and you're off to the races. Speaking of races, today, the day I'm doing your reading, guys, this is the day in Chinese New Year. Happy Chinese New Year's to anyone out there celebrating. We're leaving the snake and we're going into the fire horse. Hello, hello. Action, action. All about ourselves. And we're going to make our dreams come true. Right, Cappies? All right, what's justice and the Two of Wands? Speaking of Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, this is your opposing energy. This is somebody either you guys are leaving behind or someone you're going towards to. You're discerning adults, you know. But look at this, right? You're definitely leaving something that you had invested in. Whether it's a relationship, a company, money, project, whatever, friendship. You're taking one of these and you're saying, I'm leaving. I'm going to go develop somewhere else. That Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck was very clear to me. Very. And it has everything to do with leaving this stable individual or this type of person behind. What is the Eight of Cups and the Empress? The major arcanas I'm looking at is Libra, Taurus, Gemini. Aries was at the bottom of the deck. This came out twice now, Lovers. Gemini energy. Look at you, afraid to take a risk. What are you doing? We're going to talk about this because now it makes a lot of sense to me. See, you're leaving something that you think is no longer emotionally serving you. Some of you, it could have been your baby mama. Others of you, it's like baby daddy. But you are also considering yourselves with this Empress, right? For a lover or from the lover. But look at you. You are scared. You got doubts. No, I'm not taking the risk. I will not do any such thing. The hell you're not. I'm going to tell you right now, next week you are. This shit's going to turn up right. Look at this. Yep. A lot of reversals back here. All right. What is this Eight of Wands in reverse here? This lover is what triggered everything here for you. Why? Because 2025, when it was the year of the snake, this was eye-opening moments for the whole collective. It was for you to shed the old and bring in the new. A new version of yourselves. A new understanding of who you are and what you want, right? So what is this Eight of Wands in reverse here, please? This lack of action between you and somebody else, that's the nail in the coffin, I'll be honest with you. That's the nail in the coffin. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I just don't do those things. Look at this. Death is death. A transition, a transformation, an ending is happening here. You are 100% leaving something you already developed and you are planting it somewhere else. I hope you're starting to understand, Capricorn. If you did it here, you can do it there. I don't care how old you are or what handicaps you have in front of you. You absolutely can. It'll just be different. That's all. And with different people and different circumstances and different environments. And that's okay because the 50 and 60-year-old Capricorn is not the same as the 20 and the 30. Nor is the 40-year-old the same as the 20 or the 30. What is this advice? Lovers, Ten of Cups, Knight of Pentacles in reverse for Capricorn. You do need to weigh your pros and cons. Do you want a life with this? Because it could be very happy. If not, you could be alone too. That's fine. You could be alone. That's fine. Five of Pentacles. Wow, that's crazy. Yes. We're repeating cards. Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. What's the Five of Pentacles in the outcome? Why is so sad Capricorn alone here now? Look, very simply, very simple. You feel left out in the cold because obviously something has ended and you're saying a huge part of your life, a big goodbye. And it's devastating in its own way, right? But you know it's over. because you see in this picture with the after tarot, they're picking up the caucus and they're moving it along. You do know on the other side of this, though, that you're chasing your own personal dreams, Aries in Neptune and Aries, your wish fulfillment and your desires. Then you shoot your shot and you say to the person, look, let's talk. I do kind of like you. I do think we might have a future here together. But do you? Because you seem to be moving forward with feelings that are numb. Because I see unrequited love over here. Because it looks like your justice could have been this new person and you're kind of not looking at them, Capricorn. But I think you go ahead and you try to, I don't know, see what's salvageable. But you do start chasing your dreams in that regard. Let's see what we got for love. Hold on a second, guys. Let me just give me a sec. What are we going to talk about for love, Spirit, for Capricorn? Nothing short of what I was telling you guys earlier. You deserve love. Why? Because you're lovable. Because you want to love and be loved. Because, I don't know, Spirit's like, what are you doing? We are giving you the opportunity here. You just have to open up to it. We'll see what messages it's going to say in the extended for you guys. There was somebody who was following me. I think they're from the Aries channel. They made their own oracle deck and they sent me a copy. And I said, okay, I'll check it out. I ended up kind of loving the messages a lot. So I thought I would give it a shot for everybody this week and see how everybody felt about this oracle deck. It's called the Oracle of Odd Magic. I felt like so far it's been pretty fitting for the few signs that I have done. Let's see, Capricorn. But they are sticky because they are new. Can you give me one for Capricorn, please? That's, I think, too many. Please bear with me. Capricorn? Can you pop one out for Capricorn, please? That's too many. I'll just pull it. I'm going to try one more time, guys. Sorry. Capricorn? I got Temptress, which I suspect is what they want to give me. All right, I'm going to pull it, Spirit. Give me one. Give me a good one for Capricorn, please. All right, what did we get? Double rainbow. Double rainbow. Thanks for your patience, guys. Powerful energy and movement. All right, magic is moving. This is a surge of aligned energy that may feel quite intense. Yeah, that's because of the transitioning of the planets that we got going on this week. But it's here to shift you forward. When rainbow doubles, it's not a glitch. It's a blessing amplified. Ride the momentum and trust your path is opening. Double rainbows are rare and mesmerizing, a visual echo of divine timing. They don't just show up, they announce. When this card lands, you're being asked to trust the serendipitous, the gut feelings, the uncanny timing. They're not coincidences, they're confirmations. You don't have it all figured out to move forward just yet. You have to be willing to let go of the resistance and say yes to what's unfolding. The path is opening and wants you on it. I think that's great. I think that makes a lot of sense. And yeah. All right, guys, I'll see you over at the extended. Everyone else, I'll see you next week.